Welcome to Impart Math Knowledge. This video is about measure of central tendency mode. Mode is the value which occur more often in the data. For individual series, mode is the value which repeated maximum number of times. In the discrete series, mode can be determined by inspection method, that is, the value which corresponds to maximum frequency. In the continuous series, first we have to find the model class. Model class determined by inspection method, that is, the interval corresponds to maximum frequency. After that, we have to find the mode using the formula. Mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into C, where L is the lower limit of the model class. F1 frequency in the model class. F0 frequency preceding the model class. F2 frequency succeeding the model class. C length of the model class. I will explain the mode with the simple problems. First one, raw data. Find the mode for the data given below. Some numbers are given. We have to find the mode for this data. Mode is nothing but the number which occur more often. The numbers are 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Next we write frequency. The frequency is nothing but how many times these numbers are repeated in the given series. 2 comes 2 times. 3 comes 1, 2, 2 times. 4 is not repeated. 5 only one time. 7 one time. 8 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 repeated 5 times. 9 only one time. In the given data, 8 repeated 5 times. Mode is the value which occurs more often. Here mode is equal to 8. Next one, discrete data. Calculate mode for the following data giving the different lengths of nails in a box. The length and number of nails are given here. We have to find the mode for this particular data. In the discrete series, mode is the value that corresponds to maximum frequency. Here the maximum frequency is 50. So the corresponding x value is 3.5. So mode is equal to 3.5. Next one, continuous data. In the problem, class limits and the frequency is given. The given class interval is discontinuous. So first we have to write the true class limit and then you have to find mode. To make it as a continuous one, we have to find the true class limit. The difference between the lower limit of second interval and upper limit of first interval is 1. 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. So you have to subtract 0.5 in the lower limit and add 0.5 in the upper limit. Then you will get a continuous data. Class limits, true class limits, frequency. The given class limits are 46 to 50, 51 to 55, 56 to 60, 61 to 65, 66 to 70, 71 to 75, 76 to 80, 81 to 85, 86 to 90, 91 to 95. The true class limit is 45.5 to 50.5. Subtract 0.5 in the lower limit, add 0.5 in the upper limit. 50.5 to 55.5, 55.5 to 60.5, 60.5 to 65.5, 65.5 to 70.5, 70.5 to 75.5, 75.5 to 80.5, 80.5 to 85.5, 85.5 to 90.5, 90.5 to 95.5. The frequencies are 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 7, 2, 3, 1. First we have to find the modal class. Maximum frequency is 11. So the corresponding class interval is the modal class. Next we have to find mode using the formula. Mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 divided by minus F0 minus F2 into 5. F1 is frequency in the modal class, F0 frequency preceding the modal class, F2 frequency succeeding the modal class. L is lower limit of the modal class, that is 70.5. F1 is equal to 11 minus F0 is 9 divided by 2 into F1 is 11, F0 is 9 minus F2 is 7. C is length of the class interval, that is 5. The formula for mode is L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into C, where L is the lower limit of the modal class. Here the modal class is 70.5 to 75.5. So L is 70.5, F1 is frequency in the modal class 11, F0 is frequency preceding the modal class 9 divided by 2 into F1 is frequency in the modal class minus F0 frequency preceding the modal class minus F2 frequency succeeding the modal class into length of the class interval is 5. If you simplify, you will get mode is equal to 72.17. In the continuous case, first you have to find the modal class and then you have to find mode. Hope you all understand. If you like this video, please share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.